Good evening to all. In this video, we have to find the remainder when 3 power 247 is divided by 25. So in this, let us take 3 squared is congruent to 9 mod 25. So in this, 9 does not divide 25. So we have to taking square on both sides. We can get 3 power 4, which is congruent to 9 square mod 25. So in this, 9 square value is 81. So this is congruent to 81 mod 25. So in this, we have to check how many 25s are in 81. So we have 3. 3 25s are 75. The remaining value is 6. So we can get 3 power 4 is congruent to 6 mod 25. Again, we have to taking square on both sides. We can get 3 power 8. This is congruent to 6 square mod 25. So 6 square value is, this is congruent to 36 mod 25. In this, in 36 we have 125. So we can get the remaining value is 11. So taking 3 power 8 is congruent to 11 mod 25. Again, we have to taking square on both sides. 3 power 8 to the power 2. This is congruent to 11 square. 11 square value is 121. This is mod 25. So again, we have to check how many 25s are in 121. So we have to dividing 121 by 25. We can get 4 25s are 100. The balance is, the remaining value is 21. So this is congruent to 21 mod 25. This is 3 power 16. Again, taking square on both sides, we can get 3 power 32, which is congruent to 21 squared is 441 mod 25. So this can be written as, in 441 we have to check how many 25s are there. So 441 divided by 25. So we have 125 is 25. The remaining is 191. So in this, we have 7 25s are, we can get 175. The remaining value is, this is 16. So this is 3 power 32 is congruent to 16 mod 25. Again, we have to taking square on both sides. 3 power 64, which is congruent to 16 squared is 256 mod 25. In this we have to check how many 25s are in 256. So that is 256 divided by 25. So that is 10 25s are 250. The remaining is 6. So 3 power 64. This is congruent to 6 mod 25. Again, taking square on both sides, we can get 3 power 128. 64 into 2, 3 power 128. This is congruent to 6 square. 6 square value is 36 mod 25. So again, this is congruent to, already we know, instead of 36 we can replace 11. So 11 mod 25. So in this, 3 power 128 is congruent to 11 mod 25. Now just in the sum, we have to find the remainder when 3 power 247 is divided by 25. Suppose we have to taking square of this term again. We have to get 256, that is exceed of 247. So we have to taking 3 power 128 as it is. and then we have to add the remaining terms, that is 3 power 247 can be written as 3 power 128 plus the previous value is 64 and 32, 64 plus 32 and then plus 16. Adding this term, we have to get, this is 240. Suppose we have to adding this term by 8, that is more than 247. So we have to adding this term plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, because we have to get only 3 power 247. In this is congruent to 3 power 28 128 into 3 power 64 into 3 power 32 into 3 power 16 into 3 power 4 into 3 power 2 into 3 power 1 mod 25. This is congruent to 3 power 128 value is 11. So we have to replace the corresponding term 11 into 3 power 64 value is, that is 6. So 6 into 3 power 32 value is 16. 3 power 16 value is 21. And 3 power 4 value is, that is 6. And 3 squared value is 9 into 3 mod 25. In this we had to club the terms. We just clubbing 6 into 16 and 21 we have to take as it is, and we have to taking 6 into 9, that is 11 into, this is congruent to 11 into 6 into 16 are 96 into 21 into 9 6 are 54 into 3, this is mod 25. In this we have to take 11. So in this 96, instead of 96 we have to replace minus 4. Whenever we have to divide 96 by 25, we can get 4 25s are 100. The remaining is minus 4. So that we have to write here minus 4. And also in 21, instead of 21 is minus 4 again. And then in 54, how many 25s are there? There are 2 25s are 50. The remaining is 4 into 3 mod 25. This is congruent to minus into minus plus. So 11 into 4, that is 44. Again 4 into 4, 16. 16 into 3, that is 48 mod 25. This is congruent to, again in 44 we have to check how many 25s are there. This is nearer to 50, so we had to taking, instead of 44 is minus 6 into minus 2 mod 25. Minus 6 into minus 12 is, that is, sorry, minus 6 into minus 2 is, that is 12 mod 25. This is 3 power 247. This is congruent to 12 mod 25. Hence the remainder is 12. Thank you.